Today, I want to talk to you about the topic of a philosophy that has helped me get through some difficult times in my life, especially in the beginning of whenever I started taking testosterone. October of 2022, and the next 2 months, which was November and December, were a bit difficult. Sorrow, feeling very depressed, but I just felt out of place, and it was not a great feeling. It was very lonely, and I feel like it's not just me who's going through that or who went through that, but a lot of people in this category actually go through that type. And that's something that I kind of want to dive into, something that's helped me at least, which is called Stoicism. You may have heard it. Today I'm going to dive into it and really explain how it can help you, how it helped me at least, especially as a trans man, to navigate all the challenges with a strong mindset. So what is Stoicism? Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that comes from Greece and Rome, with key thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, which, by the way, I highly recommend you read the book Meditations. Right now I'm currently reading Seneca, and that is what basically has been inspiring me to make these type of videos, because coming to realize has given me a positive feedback in myself, and I've seen a lot of changes in regards to me practicing this type of philosophy into my everyday life, navigating it as a trans man. So that's why I kind of wanted to share it a bit. So let's get started. So one of the most important concepts is the dichotomy of control. It's what we can and what we can't control. Let me put you a little scenario in your head. Take, for example, you get misgendered. I definitely got misgendered over. I went into a different job, and around that point in time is when I started actually taking testosterone. It was around 2022. And so from there, I started that job not taking testosterone, and then a couple months later I started taking testosterone. So obviously people knew who I was, and then my voice started getting deeper, and people would still misgender me, even though I would tell them politely, hey, I understand it's a bit weird, but if you could, it'd be greatly appreciated. And obviously some of them tried, and that's okay. I saw the efforts in it, but others did not care, and that you can't really control, especially with their opinions in life and what they think. You can't really control that. You just have to keep on going, because it's not supposed to phase you. Stoics believed the important thing is being virtuous. So for a trans man, this could mean having the courage to live authentically as your true self. When you really focus on being the best version of yourself, the external world has less power over you. It's about finding strength. So now that you have a bit of an idea of what Stoicism is, I kind of want to really put a little bullet points in your mind as to little things you can start associating to your daily life that has kind of helped me along the way. One of them being morning reflections. So with that, I kind of take in consideration with my breath work. Now I'm not saying deep meditation. I want you to meditate for 20 minutes a day. Nah, all I'm saying is do breath work. I'm not sure how many of us here take shallow breaths, but they take a deep breath from the gut, like inhale and exhale, then I promise you, you're gonna be like, wow, that actually felt really good. In the mornings, I take at least 3 deep breaths, and I play a quick movie in my head. This kind of gives you an idea, reflect the day ahead. Basically asking yourself what challenges you may have towards the day, how you can handle them with grace and patience. It prepares you mentally to a sense of control, how you'll navigate your days. It could be with whatever challenge you have at this point in time, something that you're currently facing with. This could be as easy as a test. Now, it's been a minute since I've been in college or school. Little thing is, you wake up, you have a test, you're stressing up over it, but you picture yourself studying hard for this test. You're gonna pass it or you're gonna fail it. You first play the movie in your mind that you passed that test. You pass it. Once you get the grade, you see that you passed test, like, great, I knew I was gonna pass it because I studied. And then the other movie that you play is gonna be you failed it. With that, you're gonna play a movie, you already failed that test, but it's not gonna faze you. Already practice how you would react to that situation. Number 2, evening reflections. And so with this, you're gonna take account and review your actions. Before bed, look back and ask yourself, what could I have done better? So how I associate this is by journaling. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. I have noticed that whenever I do journal, it's helped me with clarity, especially with going to sleep, because if you try going to sleep and there's a lot on your mind, your brain is going to keep you up. But once you journal, you have everything settled on a piece of paper. You reread exactly what was going on in your mind, and you see that have solved it at that journal. You may not know the answer at that point in time, but you have kind of like the steps that you know that you must take in order to get to that answer. Even if you're not really having anything going through your mind, just simply review your actions, look back at the day and be like, what could I have done better? Always look into improving yourself. And number 3, focus on what you can control. In stressful moments, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? Now, I totally understand you get caught up in your emotions that you really do not have a lot of time to actually realize what you're feeling or what you're about to do, because emotions just get the best of us sometimes. With this, I do struggle with, and I do not want to say that I regret things, but I have regretted on how I react to certain situations, especially if I let too much of my emotion be seen by other people. With this one, I am still struggling with, but I do aspire to get it situated. Going into number 2, especially with writing and journaling everything, in order to actually have a clear mind. So maybe we could go at number 3 together, because I'm still working on that one too. But this small shift can actually help you deal with everything from dysphoria to dealing with societal pressure. It's kind of gonna be my conclusion here, is how Stoicism empowers you as a trans man. Stoicism has helped me find who I am. As trans men, we face unique challenges, whether it's dysphoria, acceptance, or finding our place in society. But Stoicism reminds us that we always have the power to choose our path, to focus on our personal growth, to not let the outside world get the best of us. They do not get to dictate our world, our happiness, or our self-worth. No one can take your inner strength away from you. No one can define your journey but you. Always remember that, because I understand that at times it does get a bit rough out here. So if you're looking for a way to find peace, strength, and resilience, Stoicism is a powerful tool. Stoicism is a powerful philosophy to explore. It's about controlling what you can, letting go of what you can, and focusing on becoming the best man that you can possibly be. I'll be diving deeper into these types of videos, so if you are interested, stick around for more videos, and remember, it's all in your mind. So let's get it.